Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys need to play with a better sense of urgency, trying to avoid a daunting 0-3 hole to start the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And they'll have us all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Williams. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Prescott now. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading him out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Purdy off the play fake. And he comes back with one complete. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 11 yards there, just like last play.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The numbers for McCaffrey last week, 17 carries, 67 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Two yards to go, second down. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Kevontae Turpin from 17 yards out. And the Niners are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
First down.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. Down he goes. The 49ers get there. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down.
Opry on for the Cowboys field goal. A 63-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yards on the play. And the 49er first down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. He'll take it inside the 25. The Niners at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with him in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they want punt.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Quinnen Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. They were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read, because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball at the turf at your running back's feet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 43-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll drop this down to Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Well, so far, little to no
line.
resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
8 yards on the
Now
pickup.
a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No. Touchdown, Cowboys! George Pickens, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have regained the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10.
49ers.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Purdy on the sneak. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
2 yards on the play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action here. Purdy. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. 2nd down and 8.
Complete to Kyle Juszczyk. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Oh, that was well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
A gain of 13 yards.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
A gain of 12. First down.
Purdy going to give it to Pearsall on the RPO. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Shotgun
9.
now with Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Purdy. He'll try and do this himself. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he spins past him and into space. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
A 56-yard gain on the play.
Now Prescott. Looking middle, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
At the 11-yard line. A 7-yard
Throwing. Prescott trying to set up a screen for Blue. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Cowboys.
To throw is Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup.
And then let the fullback try and take him home. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Prescott. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Nick Bosa. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. So on 4th down, Prescott off and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Purdy from the gun. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, 49ers.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing here, Purdy. caught. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the 49er first down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Purdy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Purdy now to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 3rd and 3. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity.
Down the numbers. There he goes. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Back to throw, Purdy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
The 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Purdy. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10.
Purdy looking to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Purdy. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This just a 24-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, it's still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms, here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long at the outset of this drive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. A handoff. McCaffrey running right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Ball at the 14 for second and 5.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Purdy. That's complete. Right around the 8. And the Niners are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal, San Francisco.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball, right?
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Niners have come back to make it a 2-point game. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game. They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here. Third quarter, we'll see what else he has in store for us.
2nd and 6.
Here's Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
At the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Prescott from the gun. And this one quickly to Lamb. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Go.
Taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1.
At the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So what a turnaround to begin this second half. A touchdown and then the fumble recovery in quick succession.
It certainly feels like whatever was said at the half, it certainly struck the right chord because they've come out with a lot more fire here in this third quarter. Down 2 scores at the half. Now they're right back in this thing with a chance to capitalize right here.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 16. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. Pass the 20 for a short gain. 2nd down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. He may go. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Niners have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 5.
29. Cowboys 24.
The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The solid stiff arm. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Warner in on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Prescott to throw it. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on third down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The Niners offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 4. It's now second and
Purdy.
6.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Carlson on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one, and they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Purdy completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 10 yards.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So he's got another field goal. His 4th now in the game. He's making it look easy out there.
He certainly is, and they're always aiming for a swing of the leg that repeats under pressure, right? So nothing's different. He's got that right now because confidence is breeding confidence.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. They start the drive. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. To throw is Prescott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Prescott down. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Purdy from the gun. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Partner, I think this one won a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Purdy.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
For a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now Prescott. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
2nd down in the yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
That one will go for 9 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
A gain of 9 yards.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 49ers.
Now Prescott. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Khalil Mack just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now.
So that gets him a little closer as he converts there, but you have to think back to the field goal he missed earlier.
Right now, that's the difference between leading and trailing. So at this moment, he's reciting that kicker's prayer that we know so well. Just give me one more shot before this one's said and done.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Pressure comes and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part, he's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football,
He's been impressive.
Purdy from the gun on third down.
And he will find his man on the in route. Complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again.
Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And even 100 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
That's another Cowboys first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jaden Blue, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead is up to 5. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The 49ers settling in for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Purdy now to throw. Pass caught by Pearsall.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
Purdy on a sneak. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And the 49er first down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
San Francisco.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball, so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
43-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for Dallas, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Niners, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.